Hello, and welcome. This is Guardian Reiyel, that's my esoteric name. Welcome on my channel called Source Consciousness 4 times 2. So it's 2222. Guardian Reiyel is my esoteric name. If you are welcome and you actually come across this channel for the very first time, who I am. I am a spiritual healer, psychic medium, and tarot and oracle reader. I am also specialized in numerology, astrology, Western astrology, Chinese, Eastern, and Feng Shui. I'm creating as well your personal numerological life charts, personal in regards of the relationships, and as well I can create as well and analyze your tarot psychometric portraits to identify your shadow, your karma, your previous incarnation, which is actually causing a trouble with this present incarnation. I also specialize with soul guidance, so I can read from you from Akashic records. What is your soul purpose? What is your gift and talent for this lifetime? I also specialize with soul center healing hypnotherapy, which is very similar to the quantum healing therapy. That's a past regression hypnotherapy session when you will be able to get into the theta brainwave state. This is kind of state like just before we went sleep, and just a couple of minutes after when we woke up. That's kind of lucid dreaming. When you are fully conscious what is happening with you, you're going into that space and time where we normally do when we're dreaming. Even if you thinking that you don't dreaming, you're dreaming, but probably you don't remember it. However, that state is very realistic. That state when we actually contacted with our higher self, with our source energy, and where we get in a guidance. Not many of us actually have these downloads happened in a conscious level, but this one of you who are fully awakened and who awaken and activate your pineal gland, you can very easy go to the stage. So that's what I'm doing it. Apart from that, if you want to find out more, you can visit my website, which is www.guardianreiyel.com. Information you will find below this video and as well on this movie stripe along. On the website you will need to subscribe yourself to get to my price tags list and find out what is my service and what kind of prices are there. If you would like to book a private reading, please contact with me directly via email, which is theguardianreiyel@gmail.com, or through application WhatsApp. My telephone number is 444-744-528-0624. I am living and working in UK for more than 14 years, and I'm offering this private session. Private sessions are usually done on the application Zoom, Skype, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger is the way how you want to. Obviously, the most private is the application, Zoom application. If it's about a hypnotherapy session, I'm providing them online only by the Zoom application. You will receive a copy of the video of your session on the Dropbox with all of the findings through the session and work between me, you, and archangels, because my work is very dedicated to source energy, to archangels and angels, which they always participate in with me in a session to help us, to help you, and help me as well to protect you. So that's how it goes. Obviously, this video is the monthly tarot forecast, this time for September 2024. And this time we putting on the board all of the fire trines zodiac, which will be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's start. Let's go to the first screen, which is the screen with my cards. Already placed that for you. So obviously at the beginning of that readings, you will find below pinned to as a text message by myself timings for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. However, when this will be going as first time as a premiere, you might not be able to move that forward only when premiere will finished. So that's what I'm trying to aware you about. So let's try with start with the Aries. What is the prediction for Aries for my beautiful, lovely soul for September 2024? The first card which I actually chosen for you is very much so in your energy, my dear Aries, for September 2024. It's very important to this card. It's independence. So it's very important for you for whole September. Probably more than that, because I think that this is the kind of message which might direct you for a longer period of time rather than just only September. However, I think independence is very important for you, Aries. What this means? It means that some of the Aries, because probably that's general reading, it might not resonate with each one of you, because that's just impossible. But for many Aries, maybe this one who struggle with self-independence, you might be a very, very dependent or codependent in your relationships, any kind of, that might be personal relationship, that might be friend relationship, or co-worker relationship, whatever it was. You were very dependent on the people around you. And September is actually pushing you out of your comfort zone, where you actually will be getting your power back and try to make yourself as much independent as you can in September. For many of you, because that's obviously not a gender specific, however, I see in some Lenormand card, which I see on the table, I see two gentlemen, and both cards are called wealthy men. It might be that some of you, and you see I've got actually three men in the Lenormand card, because there is one more in here. But it might be that some of the Aries, it might be a female, it might be a male, who knows, but it might participate with a lot of males figures in their world. This might be your partner or ex-partners or some people interested in you. And for many of you, it will be very difficult to choose the right one, the right partner for yourself, or the right to listen to the right person. As well, I'm hearing as well, if that will be your friends, it might be that some of them became rich, or you want to be exactly in the same place like they are, being very, I mean, abundant, having a car, having a house, having whatever they wish to, or even career. So the thing is that the fourth card of the a Lenormand card, it's a compass. Compass, it shows the right direction, is it? So the right direction will be the necessity to find out in this month. For those ones which we talking about in romance-related figures, those 3 months, there is an advice in here to actually, if you can't choose, if you don't know which one to choose, it will be more likely, especially with this card in here, that those relationships are just probably only based on the sexual matter, rather than obviously going into some mature, strong, long-term relationships. So the direction which actually this compass showing you, which is correlating with this independence card, it's saying, yes, you can go to the relationship, but at the same time, remember that you have to be still self-reliant, financially, emotionally, and not being completely completely dependent on any one of those people in here. Apart from that, you might consider which way to go into prosperity or abundance will be the best for you as well for that month. The answer in here is the best way to achieve that is not the easy way. It's not the way when you, for example, could use certain relationship just to gain money of your potential partner. That's not the way how those cards works in here. They actually giving you a direction. Rather than choosing the rich person, make yourself rich, make yourself independent, make yourself be empowered to get where you want to go without actually relying on someone else. So that's kind of majority of the information in here. Especially, it says very much so. Both those gentlemen are in number 13. 13 is mean if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be abundant, you need to kind of do it by yourself, because 13 is the hard work. Numerologically, is the rune Eichfas as well. That's kind of a room which actually pushing you to be empowered and to get what you want by your own hands. So that's very, very important. You will be very happy if you will go into that direction. Why I'm saying that? Because when you will finally discover your own purpose in life, that is the direction when you're supposed to be. That is the direction when you're supposed to follow. And it will be a lot of celebration at the end of, maybe it not will be the easy way to get that, because we've got a turtle in here. Turtle is moving slow, but sometimes turtle, because that's the sea turtle. Sea turtles, they can use kind of ocean streams to benefit them and to push them quicker than they will normally do. So sometimes when you will find the right purpose, the right path in your life in September, you will know that no matter what will be, who will be around, you need to be self-independent. You need to go into your purpose direction, and everything else will be coming to you like in puzzles. And you will be very happy about that, as you will be celebrating. You will have a lot of fun time achieving that. So another tea leaf cards, which I actually chosen for you for September 2024, because that's kind of general the reading. We will go into the details if it's about the Celtic cross. The first cards showing feeling tied down or frustrated. So I'm thinking that this is related to the past. So it might be, or maybe it's continued to your present if you still didn't figure out this or sorted that in yourself. So yoga, it says, you are tied up to something, and that's making you frustrated. You're thinking that some situation people are blocking you, but actually you can release yourself from that by to change the way how you're thinking. It's like the same showing the Eight of the Swords card from the Tarot. So the card's saying you need to work hard to make yourself independent, free, and then you might see you might not see a tree being in the forest, You might be muddled and have muddled and unclear thinking, yes, but the way how to move forward is to self-release from this muddled and unclear thinking, and that's the way how you will resolve those problems. So you will need to kind of push yourself a little bit to get, like I said, from your out of your comfort zone and became finally self-independent, self-empowered. So that is very, very important. Astrologically, I chose for you, and I see the three things. So I see the Virgo, which is upside down, the ninth house, which is very much so correlated with traveling, high educations, as well success in that matter, and as well a lot of way of some psychological thinking, religious thinking, social thinking, and things like that. And I see the sun. Because those 9 houses turn around, it's upside down, and Virgo as well, it might be that the way that you want to move forward, the only one way to get that for better money, better position, is through the education, because that's the house of the higher education. Maybe you should start believing in yourself that you can go for this higher education, that you can achieve something better. I'm talking, if it's not a higher education, it might be university courses on that level, which will help you develop, obviously, things to move forward and progress in your life. That's kind of direction what I'm seeing here. It's very important for September for some reason. You might be a student, so in this occasion that will say that you will need to put an extra time, an extra effort, and self-discipline, because that's the Virgo, to get where you want to do. You can achieve it because you've got the sun in here as well. So what the runes, Celtic runes, are saying in here? Like I said, they're actually showing what I actually read for you. First one is Isa, which is upside down, Ansus upside down, and Tiwas, which is up, in the normal position. So, so what it's saying in here? As Ansus, when it's turned around, it's saying there is a lack of correct vision, lack of seeing the correct messages which is directed to you. You might not see the way how a universe communicate with you. You might not understand what you're supposed to actually do in your life. So the answer is saying that education and development of your skills in education matter, or any kind of skills which you are talented with, that's the way to go forward. If you were struggle to get some proper job, or if you were in a kind of stuck time when you actually hanging like a hangman on the card number 12 in tarot, you need to kind of invest and move energy forward, start communicating, making meet some new connections, sending your application forwards. That's the way how things will progress. And then you've got a Taiwas, which is a card of being determined to get what you want, and as well is the rune, which is very much so connected with a card of the Justice, which means that the formal matter, a formal participation with a lot of things in September will be very important. So a lot of paperwork, a lot of kind of some institution work, or around that institution will be a lot of things to sort it out. Okay, so now I've got a dice of the tarot, which I have been chosen to use. So the meta of the spread, which is based on the 4 dices, I've got the Knight of Wands upside down. So Knight of Wands upside down saying that it's very important how you will be working and how determined you will be to get where you want to be. Knight of the Wand upside down is chaotic. Burning out very quickly. It's giving a lot of energy, a lot of shot. However, then it's burning out very quickly. This is not the way how you're supposed to progress. The Knight of the Wands, it's actually saying it's good to move forward, but with a good plan, with a good background behind you, and with a determination. And that's how you're supposed to go, not in a chaotic way. So you must be organized and in a lot of things in September. Two of Wands saying that you did consider a lot of option in previous months or in previous month, but now is this a kind of time to make this final breakthrough, because I see kind of in the middle, I see full dice signifying the full card from Tarot, and the third dice, it's a Sun, and Sun saying that if you will finally decide what you want, if you will plan very vigilantly, if you will actually make this organized and very well way format, it's opening in front of you the new chapter, new position, new job, new studying, whatever it is, but it's a guarantee that this might turn up as a success, because at the end of the day, for September, you've got the third dice, Sun. This is the most happiest tarot card in the tarot deck. So that's very, that's what I've got for you is a general messages, my dear Aries. But now we will go kind of to the Celtic cross spread, just to find out a little bit more for you for this month. So let's have a look and see what September 2024 have in store for you, my dear Aries. Let's have a look. What is in store for the Aries for you? I need to kind of shuffle this card in here to turn them a little bit. Sorry. This is the way how I am planning, and I'm given a chance to card to turn around how they want to as well. Okay. Actually, they're saying to me to do it in this way. Okay. So, Aries. Stop. So let's have a look, Aries. What is in store for you? So in first cut-off spread, what do we've got? We've got the Three of Swords. So I must say that the background of your situation, because that's not a final reading, that's only a cut deck open beginning of the reading for you. Three of Swords upside down, it means that finally you probably getting over this resentment and old sorrows in regards of the people situation which you had been previously. And now kind of you consider a lot of options for yourself. You might be as well juggling, like doing a studying and at the same time working, or working in two jobs even to cover your needs. But where you want to go is the King of Pentacles. So you want to be a person who will achieve something, who will have your own money, being self-independent and things like that. I don't see with the Three of Pentacles upside down that you are actually in a job that is your actually destined job, or a job where you will be happy and completely, I could say, satisfied. Not really. And center we've got the Three of Wands, which is the archway card, which is saying that everything is in your hand to move forward and choose the right option for yourself. What do you need to look at as a kind of warning? This is not the time. September is not the time for love. September is not the time as well to go and find something in an easy kind of way. 10 of Wands upside down and 10 of Cups upside down, it's saying that to find a long-term partner, to find a long-term job, or anything what you wish for, you need to make the smart decision in your life, be able to work very hard, and then you can achieve it. So any other way, simple ways, wouldn't be the right way. So Knight of Cup, upside down, it's saying that you might be Aries, obviously very attracted to people, but at the same time not being able to commit it. Knight of Swords saying as well that you are you have abilities to be smart, to get what you want for a certain position, but many oftentimes you think rather than focus on your career path and what is matter and to succeed in your life, you are more focused on the fun on the relationship, rather than focusing on where you want to be really in your life. So that's a very important message from the cutoff spread. Let me now go back to your reading. That will be a reading based on the Celtic cross. So what is the card in the center? What is the center card for September 2024? Okay. The Chariot upside down. What will be an obstacles? Three of Cups. What you know already, where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do, is the Eight of Wands. What is the base of this situation? Eight of Pentacles. What's going to the past is the Empress upside down. What actually September offering you? The Tower one moment. This is your energy, which is the Star upside down. The external energy, Knight of Pentacles. Worries, or fears, or wishes. And the final card for this spread. Right. What I will actually choose as well, 3 additional cards. If we're talking about if somebody watching me as a Sun Aries or Moon Aries or Venus Aries or Rising Aries, I will as well chosen for you each card. So let's go first for Sun Aries, Moon Aries, Venus Aries. That will be additional information for you, and the Rising Aries. Okay, so at the end of the deck, we've got a Four of Pentacles upside down. It means that you probably don't have a stable financial position, or maybe you don't own your own car or your house. Maybe you don't have enough savings or things like that. So that is what is telling to me for this month. In the center of the spread is kind of it's a Chariot card. Let me explain this Chariot card for Aries. Eight of Swords. So you might be in September in that stuck energy, like I said to you, but is completely up to you, because the both card, which is another card which I chosen, is the Eight of Swords, which is translating card major arcana, which is the Chariot, given all together the Devil card, which is mean that you need to kind of break your dark side, your kind of dependencies, addictions, some toxicity which is in yourself or maybe in your surroundings, if it's actually still blocking you in somehow way. The way to move forward is the way to change the surroundings, change environments, to finally take off the kind of blinds from your eyes and see that you can release yourself in this situation if you will be able and if you will be ready to do that. That situation saying to me as well, if we were talking about because I would say that this spread is more saying about your kind of financial material world or the work situation, but it might be as well the surroundings, people around you, and the way how you stack energies. So the card saying you can turn around this situation by releasing any toxic environment, people, surroundings from you, and this is the way to go forward. Will you do that? It's hard to say for now. Let me have a look. First of all, what is going to the past? To the past is going the Empress upside down, which is explained by the Queen of Cups and Six of Wands. It might be that the Empress upside down, it might be the time when you haven't been successful in the things which you wish to achieve, or where your heart longing to. It might be that there's lack of the success, because altogether those cards, it's given a 19 number, which is the sun, but in this occasion will be upside down sun. So it might be that you had been kind of jealous why all the other people, they can achieve so easy some kind of success level, and you can't actually move forward, you can't actually be as successful as those people are. And maybe in the previous time it was a situation that you were very much so struggle to achieve that what you wish for. So that's how it is. The base of this situation is the Eight of the Pentacles, which is translated by the Queen of Wands. Altogether, the given card of the world. So, world is your oyster, my dear Aries. It's not a matter that you are too much focused on your envies and on your resentment from past. You must release them because they're blocking your success. More gratitude will be much better, and definitely you can get where you want to be, but not in a different way, like very hard and detailed job. Because Eight of the Pentacles saying, move, get that education, move that forward of your knowledge, move that forward of your skill, of your courses, or whatever it is which you want to be specialist for. So that's very important as well. If some relationship from the past didn't work out, and that partner, it haven't become, or you didn't become the actually the final one and only partner for that person, it's only because you need to kind of work more on yourself to achieve things, to unblock the dark shadow side. Working with your shadows, it's something which I would recommend for you definitely. What is the obstacles in this month? In this month, the obstacles, and as well the help, it might be a Three of Cups. Three of Cups, it might be some friends from your surrounding. That will be a more likely lady, or somebody from the Capricorn sign, or potentially it might be a Cancer energy as well in here. But what I'm trying to say, it will be a person who is more grounded, more stable, which you can ask for help. If that person is surrounding you, or you might ask some of your friends with the help with a financial matter, to find a job, to find an education, or to get what you want. So it's that helpful people are around you, that's perfect. But if we're talking about dark shade of this card, it's saying not putting enough effort or enough details and motivation to achieve what you want, rather than focusing on the comfortable situation or on the fun times with the people, but not really moving forward. So that's kind of obstacle which this card will signify for you for September. I think the September will be very busy month for you, I think, because what you actually realize, we've got Eight of Wands in here, which is translated by Ace of Cups. If you want to achieve something, if you want to get what you wish for, you will have to do it by yourself. You will have to be as well very swift energy and work, put in an effort. booking those meetings, booking and sending your CV, making the effort to get where you are. That's the kind of message which I'm receiving in here. Definitely, if you had been stuck for the couple of months before, this month definitely making a kind of bringing a breakthrough energy. This breakthrough may be positive and negative, but I think the tower anyway, even if at very beginning bringing some negative situation, because it might be you losing suddenly job, or you have enough of your job, or you have enough of your relationship, or you have enough of living where you're living right now. And this card is translated as well by Ten of Wands and Page of Pentacle. So it's suggesting me that probably that's about the job where you work in it. September might say that September will be very busy for you, extremely busy, I must say. So definitely, card saying that might be you might feel like very tied up to this job, that there's no way that you could change this job, because you might think that you won't get another one. So it's a lot of closed mind thinking, like I said, but this is all in your head. It's up to you what you will do at the end of the day. However, there is an option to breaking through these challenges, these obstacles, these blockages in September. Some of you might don't accept what is actually happening in your life due to the marriage, due to the work. You finally will have enough, and I think majority of you will try to finally invest in the studying or in the new work adventure, a new job opportunity, rather than sticking where you are right now, because that's weighing on you very, very heavy. So the potential of the September is bringing you a situation that you might actually break through this heaviness. What is your energy for this month? Like I said, so you might be in that tower, which is actually blocking any other option than this one which you are participating with, because you are tied up by the Devil card. So my question is, are you lost hope for something better for yourself? Because those cards in here are very much so suggesting to me that you have enough power to break that through and find a leap of faith to find something better for yourself. So what is the energy around you? It might be because energy and people around you, they are very, very they might look like very, very selfish, self-concentrated on themselves. If you are with a partner or you're meeting already dating somebody, those people might be very self-concentrated and narcissistic, and might be not treating you as serious as supposed to be. They probably treating you as an option for them when they can finish with whatever they want. Okay, so this is not a good idea to stay with that kind of relationship, or to continue a relationship with that type of people. It might be as well your work surroundings, which is very self-concentrated, egoistic, and you might they might even wish for you to push you to leave this job, or whatever it is. So so I feel sorry for you if it's about the September energy, but look, there is a hope in here, because I see the Ace of Pentacles in here, and Ace of Pentacles clearly giving you the other options with the Ace of Wands. So this situation which you're thinking that is not resolving, it will be quickly resolving if you will trying to apply for any job opportunities, for a new development, for courses, to lift up to your qualification in the meantime, and to move in different direction where we will be much, much better for you. Seven of Wands, which is an energy upside down, I would be honest, it's giving me a kind of sense that you don't have enough energy or force to make this breakthrough moment through your life. Maybe you are too much focused on the lack of savings on your account. That's fine. Obviously, I'm not pushing you to making extra changes if you don't have enough money. But with the Tower card in here, September, it might actually provoke situations that you might lose this job, whether you like it or not. For many of you, there is a potential of that, because it's kind of like culmination point of energy when enough is enough. So it's completely up to you, my dear Aries, what you will do. However, cards suggesting make these changes as a priority for yourself and look for another option directly after receiving those messages from that spread, if that's resonate with you, because the card's saying don't wait to the last moment when this will happen. Just move forward and start doing something and empower yourself to release yourself from that situation. Okay, so let's have a look and make the spread more clear and with another guidance for a Aries, zodiac Aries, Western zodiac Aries, which is the Sun Aries, which means that you had been born in when the Sun had been in the Aries sign. So for you, we've got a Three of Wands and King of Pentacles. For you is the suggestion that if you want to go and get better money, that is an option. There is an option in September for you, but not without your involvement, not without your motives and motivation and actions towards to get what you want. And both cards given me card of the Star, which is very much so suggesting me and giving me an information that you can achieve that. Okay, you can achieve that definitely. For a Moon Aries, when obviously if you've got a Moon in Aries sign, for you is a Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups for this month as a additional guidance for this spread. It's saying that you might not have clearly perspective about, because of the surrounding, because of the people, because of the delusions which you are right now in here. The card's saying that for Aries who've got Moon Aries, who've got a Moon birth Moon in Aries, it's stating that this is a time to finally cut the illusion, cut your own fears, cut off from you your own shadow side. That's the suggestion and work which you will need to do in September. If it's about the Venus, Aries, which will be an Aries which they have birth Venus in the Aries sign, you've got a Six of Cups. So let's have a look what does mean to you. For you, we've got a Three of Wands. Three of Wands and Six of Cups. For you, it might be kind of situation that you might put in an effort, extra effort in regard of your loved ones, because the Venus is all about the love and sometimes money as well. If you want to, for example, you met people from the past, or you're still thinking about the people from the past, friends, or maybe person who you were used to love with, family, or your children. Card saying that this is a time to make proper action towards those people, or those people will be doing some kind of step forwards towards your person to actually granted you. But because those two cards given a Hermit card, it means that this month it might be that somebody will be like missing somebody from the past, missing children who are already grown up. It might be that you might go into that memories from the past where everything was much simpler and better and easy to achieve. For you, it's a kind of suggestion as well to go and look what was your wishes in your childhood or in your teenager days, and did you achieve it in this time in your life? Are you able to achieve them, or are you forgot about those dreams? So that's kind of information I'm getting in here as well. And for those one who've got Aries rising, which just means that you've got ascendant in the Aries sign, you've got a Lover card, which is translated by King of Wands. This is beautiful because both together those cards given card of the Judgment So it's a massive breakthrough, massive decision standing in front of you. In regards, some of you, it might be a decision even to move abroad, but for some of you, it might be a decision to conquer or to get what you want in certain areas of your job, of your career, of your job, or in the love matter. Cards suggesting that many of you will try to and be very, very mature to finally find a life partner for good and bad, and be completely sure to start a family. So it's a lot of things to think about. However, in all of those cards, as a suggestion, it's saying that everything is up to you, Aries, about your motivation, your driving determination, and a movement forward, releasing your fears from the past. So that's all what I've got for you for today. And we will be moving forward to the next zodiac. So if you like my reading for you, please do subscribe, hit that like button on the YouTube channel, and please help me to develop and channel that message to largest audience. The final message, which I forgot to tell you, Aries, as well, in here, apart from those 4 cards. Let me that count for you, because it might be that we will see some kind of cards which they will be. So we've got a 2 7s, 2 8, and 2 3s, and that's kind of an extra information. So 2 3s, talking about the disappointments. Disappointments from the people, resentment about the past, which we were talking about. 2 of 7s, talking about the new contracts, new commitments, and things like that. And 2 8s, it's talking about them traveling, going for those interviews, trying to find new opportunities. So that's all actually all communicated me the story, which I actually have this for you already read by myself. Let's have let's just calculate the final guidance card. So that will be 10, 13, 21, 21, 29, 29, 35, 45, 52, 62, 71, 72, 79, 7 plus 9 is 16 again. So the Tower card is saying that this is a time that old structure of your life will need to be destroyed, or whatever had been built up on the wrong structure will need to be released, to finally release you, give you a motivation and drive to your hands to lead your life in the way, in direction where you want to go. Then another calculation will be a 10, 13, 21, 7. 7, 23 is 1, 18, 18, 27, which is 5, 6, and 7 is a 13. And 13th card, which is the card of the death, saying September will need a transformation from you. So you will need to release your shadow side. You will need to release your shadow way of thinking, all of your fears, all of your things which they are blocking you to move forward. Unfortunately for some of you, I'm just like feeling that this will be happening for you, either you like it or not, because the Tower card is something which is the kind of major source decision, or your soul decision towards you. Even if on the conscious level you don't want these changes, they will be more likely happening because that's your soul wish. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, and I invite you now. For a short pause. In that break, I will have to clean the cards, clean energy, and we will move to another fire trine sign, which will be a Leo. So bear with me for a moment. The timings will be then later or underneath the video anyway on YouTube. So you can move that forwards after premiere. So thank you all Aries, and now I invite all Leos. However, first I invite you for a short break time. So see you soon. Hello, on my channel, Consciousness 222. This is Guardian Reiyel, psychic, medium, tarot and oracle reader, and I am inviting you for a monthly forecast for September 2024 for Leos. Leos, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. This is a reading for you. So let me start first of all for the major card which I had been chosen for you. That's the cards which actually showing me the major breakthrough word for this reading, which is a freedom. Freedom and number 44. Freedom is something which will be very, very important in September 2024 for all of the Leos. Anyway, happy birthday, Leos. I know that you finish your birthday in August. However, this is kind of month when you get in those first 3 months after your birth. When your sun come back to your original position, you're receiving a kind of boost of energies, numerologically and as well astronomically. So I could say that this is a new season, a new month, first new month of your birth from your Solarius radix. So freedom, it's saying that September will be a month when you finally will go from the very, very stale, stagnant energy, very similar to Aries, and go and release yourself. You will kind of go like from the cage, outside of the cage. It might be those cage, it might be your own house, it might be your job, it might be any other circumstances which they had been blocking you, and they had been some kind of past influences on you. What you can expect in this month, in September 2024. You've got a card of the Lenormand in here, which is giving you a gift. Number 17, a gift from heaven, and the message. This message might be very, very important due to kind of work-wise opportunity, work, or any kind of gift which you are wish for to be delivered. For many of you, that will be kind of financial abundance or financial security or financial decision and money which you had been deserved to receive by your previous action in the previous months. So that might be from institution, that might be from your previous employer or your present employer, some extra grants, or it might be a completely new position for a better money coming towards you in September, definitely. So for those of you who are looking for new job opportunities, that's definitely great month to move things forward. So that's the first messages what I'm seeing. But no matter what you will do, the factor of the words freedom is very, very important for some reason in September. So this time, when you will be making the decision to find a new job, a new kind of cooperation, which they might be very connected as well with moving on, changing a town, changing a city, place of living. So when you, some of you will be traveling even abroad. The first Lenormand card, which is the harvest card, stating to me you will reap what you sow. So your previous action, your previous works, ethics, your kind of whatever you actually build up for the years in your career will be actually starting benefiting from the September forward. So this is a month that it's very good to have a big vision, because the next following cards which I'm seeing in here, it's the cards of the visions of abundance. So what kind of vision of abundance you thinking about? What you are wishing for? What will make you happy, fully abundant and free at the same time? If you will choose in your jobs, please don't choose the first option like coming towards you. Probably will be more than one option coming towards you. Choose the best one when you will be like completely free to making this decision, when it feels like that this job proposal is light, fresh, and giving you a lot of abundance and prosperity. That's the good direction. If anything will be you will see that it might be hard, it might be too demandful, or things like that. Probably you will be right. Why I'm saying that? Because the vision card and eagle and his eyes are very, very large, and they can literally see from the highest perspective everything. So before you're making the decision, just read this fine print on the document. Before you sign any documents, just make sure that you can deliver it for what you're going to and you're going for. So that's very, very important. Because the card of the harvest saying you will reap what you sow. So if you will sow, that is something which potentially will be difficult, challengeable, and you will choose that, you will reap that. So at the same time, if you will see the offer that will be feeling light or joyful and full of freedom for yourself, that will be a great option probably as well. So think very, very vigilantly about that. Another tea leaf cards, which I'm chosen to you, it's a time to act. Definitely September is not the time to sit on your three letters on your bum and doing nothing. That's the time when abundance can come to you, but you will need to make this action and you will need to make this effort. And even you will find some troubles and obstacles on your way. The eagle showing twice on another card. This time showing that you have so much knowledge, so much wisdom through all have you done or have you went through previously, but actually none of those challenges will be big obstacles to you, as long as you won't feel that this is a huge obstacle, and then I would advise you to look for another author. But definitely you will see something from the highest perspective. And definitely is the time to get out of the situation, stagnant situation, jobs, communities, people around you, which they're not serving you your highest good. So that's another card, which tea leaf, which calls pale. Okay, so let's go to the astrological dice. What I have been chosen for you for this month, it's Aries Zodiac upside down, Jupiter, and second house upside down. So a lot of you might be in September look still on the finances matter. It might be that you are still struggling financially. If you will have to make the big purchase in the September, I would advise you to very, very much so think very deeply and in very mature way. Is it something which you necessarily needed? If it's not, card saying that the dice saying that don't purchase that, because it might be very or too expensive. If it's some job proposal which will be demanding from you a lot of investment of your money, which you don't have it, card saying that might be something maybe better to come in later on to consider. That will be an option which you will feel like 100% that you want to go, but you don't have a finance for it. The dice is saying work on this and try to get that money, because money making money. So that's what I'm saying. If you will be 100% sure of that offer, and you will check every detail of your contract, fine prints, and everything will be great, and the only obstacle will be money, you will get that money from somewhere, maybe borrow or something, but Jupiter is giving you a blessing in that matter. Okay, what are the runic dice saying for you this time? So runic dice saying that it's very good to look on your health, on your immune system, or whatever it is. Maybe you have previously suffered for some conditions, some health condition. This might be, for many Leos, will be a different factor, so I can't say exactly what is it. Some of them, they will have problems with the spine. Some of them, they will have problems with lack of motivation, depression, and things like that. It depends on which Leo I am talking about. However, if before life was kind of breaking you all the time, this time, this month will give you a chance to very deep forward, go inside of you and make that best decision for yourself. Even if you will be feeling lonely, if you will be feeling like a person that have to do it and deal with everything by yourself, it doesn't matter. it means the universe believe in you, and universe saying that you have enough force and energy to achieve what you want. So make this please final push, Leo, in September to get what you want, get and release yourself from these obstacles. Final runes is the runes of the manas, upside down, saying that it might be that this might be not for each one of you, but if you are in certain surroundings of the people who are not, who have a different religious background, different kind of social visions, or they kind of have been judgmental towards your person, the card saying that please change the environment. It's the same thing. If you will be choosing the new job, please find a job when you will be surrounded by the people who will give you a freedom. So they won't be actually affecting your private life, family life. They won't be kind of like, how to say it, try to influence your life in a way that you don't want to, okay? So that's very, very important, this information from the runes. And now I will be talking about tarot dice, which I had been chosen for you for this month. But give me a second. I will just need to have a sip of water. So, if it's about what dice is saying for you, my dear Leo, for this month, stating first of all, previous year in your past, I see the Knights of Swords upside down. It might be that you have to be surrounded in your job, or you had been in the situation that there had been a lot of disagreement, or they may be in a job situation, looks like that they had been a very offensive and toxic environment around you, which actually get on your nerves, provoking you with a certain reason, were very provocative, but this is something which is already behind you. I think that is already in the past. What you can do right now is the Emperor dice. Emperor dice saying that you are an emperor in your life, and you can, you and only you can make this life stable. It means that you will have to kind of work hard to find a new job opportunities. You've got very strong position because Emperor as a upfront dice, not upside down, is saying that you have enough power and enough knowledge and enough force to get what you want. The only obstacles in this meta for this month, it might be that for certain projects or certain jobs, there might be a slight delays. And as well, you need to bear that in mind, that you will need to be very organized. You will need to be very communicative. Please don't procrastinate and don't make things left over on next day or on next day or on next day. The card suggesting as long as quick as you will actually take things in your hands, that would be better. But yes, there are some delays. There are some situations that you will have to wait for a response, wait for a reply, wait for an appointment, or whatever it is. Please don't be stressed and nervous about that. This is the kind of the way how you will progress in September. Just because something is going slower, it doesn't mean that you won't get it. Okay, so that's kind of information which I have for you from those dice. Okay, so now we're going to directly to your Celtic Cross spread for September 2024 to see how things will operate for you. Okay, Leo, September 2024. What is... Oh, okay. Okay, so there is two cards which I saw in here. They tried to show myself. It's Hierophant, which is a Pope card, and the Tower. They're saying that you can avoid the Tower moments, like difficult moments, through the education and through the working in with a good ethics, good moral, and choosing the right direction for yourself. But let's have a look, the cut-off spread. What is the background for this month for you? So I've got a Page of Cups upside down. Then I've got a Judgment card, and then I've got a Seven of Pentacles. So very important is to kind of get off of the naivety, illusions, and look for a people, surroundings, which will be actually building up you rather than drag you down. Very, very important information. It might take a long while until you will get to the place where you want, to the job, to ideal relationship, or whatever it is. However, it's good to, first of all, to be focused on some of you will have to actually heal your heart chakra, because there is a lot of resentment in regards of the love life, and as well in regards of the past love lives and exes, and as well the people who hurt you by their action towards you. Queen of Pentacles saying that you will be managing your finances very well with this month, so I don't think that you will be spending freely. In the center of your attention for many of you will be your own children, or some tasks or vision of the success which you want to achieve. To do that, like I said, the only thing problems in here is a procrastination, not on closing the old cycle. It's very important to close old cycles, to release everything, resentment and everything which was very toxic on an emotional level from the heart chakra, to move forward. It will be good for you if you will be focused on the knowledge, education, certifications, and that will be leading you where you want to go. But that's only things what I can see in the spread, what is in background, but we will see what action month will give it to you. So bear with me for a moment. What is the center stage, centerpiece, and energy for this month for Leos? Ten of Pentacles, interesting. What will be obstacle? It's a Nine of Swords upside down. Energy. Eight of Cups upside down. Based of the situation, Four of Cups upside down. What is going to pass? Tower upside down. What is actually month offering you? Five of Wands, your energy. King of Cups, surrounding energies. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Swords, wishes or fears. And how you will end up this month is the World card. And some additional cards for a Leo Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So Leo Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So on the back of the deck, I see, my dear ones, Emperor, and underneath we've got a Knight of Swords. So it might be that you have previously some complicated relationship in your previous job, or with your boss, or with any kind of people in power, and now you're probably trying to sort it out, those things, or moving forward, either for a new job or either to stabilize your life. So September, it's stating that the money, family, is the most important energy and factor in this month. So stability, financial stability of your family, of your children, of your as well future, for potentially for some of you who want to actually save for retirement or whatever it is. So it's very, very important. Both together, those cards given as 17 So it's a hope in the long term for stability, for buying a house, buying a home, to have some larger sum of money for investment which you need to or wish to do in a certain future. So what is the background of this situation like? What is the root of it? Four of Cups, upside down. It means that previously you might go, because that tower is as well in the past energy, but I will go through this in a moment. It might be that you are after the splitting out from the marriage, so after divorce, after breakage, after of losing jobs. Maybe you are actually passed through certain towers in your life and you are actually dismotivated and you are afraid to take a chance on a leap of faith for another to another part of your life. So let's have a look about those towers upside down from the past. Let's have a look. This tower moment is very much connected with the Six of Pentacles. So it might be that the relationship, even long-term one, or marriages, they didn't work out because of the lack of giving and receiving. So there was a factor that, and as well, both cards giving a full card. The full card saying that there was losing happiness, there was lack of a freedom, there were a lot of things actually squeezing you and enclosing you in the kind of cage, and this couldn't progress or be continue no more. So that's why the universe came and actually pushed that forwards to destroy it, to release you, to get you to the situation, to find a better option for yourself. So this might be losing somebody who had been committed, or you had been committed in the long term. This could be a divorces. This could be as well some kind of jobs difficulties. Okay. So what is the obstacles on your way to move forward? Is the Nine of Swords upside down and Five of Pentacles. So what is in as obstacles? It's actually in you. It's a lack of balance, emotional lack of balance, living in fear, living in the victim mentality, living in the energy of the lack of something, of lack of the self-esteem, lack of the empowerment, living in the fears. This is something which you need to actually release to move forward. That's very important because if you don't make this job on yourself, none of those positive things wouldn't happen to you, okay? Eight of Cups, it's suggesting and saying and screaming actually to turn around in the normal position, to leave behind anything what was blocking you, anything which was because the translation is in here, it's a 3-8, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups again, and 6 of Swords. Leave behind everything what wasn't good for you. You need to kind of realize about that finally, because and making a judgment on that. The only thing what you need to learn from that is the lessons. Did you learn a lesson? Did you understand the lesson? What was wrong? And take that with you to don't repeat it in the future. However, sitting in that energies for a future is not actually good for you. The energy 8 of Wands actually pushing you forwards, pushing you to the new people, new surroundings, new adventures, and many more. September, it might be very challengeable month for you because I see the 5 of Wands in here. If you are actually looking for a new position, a new job, opportunity, card saying there will be a lot of competitors towards that position. It will be very, very up to you how you will be and your cleverness, education background, and knowledge. Showing actually that you are best candidate for that job. You can actually get on that mountains on that card and achieve what you want, because I see you as a first person, as a person who is a winner. However, and both together cards giving you card of the 17, which is the hopes. However, it's very important to go in direction where your heart longing to, because your energy will be in a king of cups. King of cups is a major energy, is the gentleman and man who is very mature, who know how to control his emotion or her emotion, because that could be a ladies as well, who know that even in time of the struggle or very much high stress, this person will still know where is the right direction or what kind of the decision should be made. So that kind of energy you will be actually possessing in that month, which is very good. What is the external energy? Wheel of Fortune and Two of Cups. Oh, so for many of you, those ones who will be fighting for a new job opportunity, for some of you who will be actually fighting as well for, I don't know, a new love. And for example, will be a lot of competitors fighting for you or for the person who you are interested with. The card saying that you might become a winner of the situation, and card saying as well that the fortune actually giving you a luck, bringing you a luck and bringing you after a time of changes and releasing all of those paths, lack of the self-esteem and things like that, you will become as a winner, but only for people who will make a inner work on themselves. So that's, I would like to highlight that this is very important to make that inner work on yourself first. And then what is the fears in here? The fears are around about, if I became popular or if I get what I want, what will people talking about me? This is this actually card saying it doesn't matter what will be talking. People will be always talking. They're always talking about somebody, and it's the matter of you choosing the right person, the right candidate, the right job. It doesn't matter what someone else talking or thinking about you. Okay, it's about how you think about you, how empowered you are, and where you want to get. Okay, so now what is the final card for this month is actually a very good card. It's a card of the world, and I have translation of the Emperor, the Devil, and the Page of Swords, and another card which is the Five of Swords. Okay, so you will get where you want to go. You can release, you can, for this one of you who are looking for a good job, cards saying that you will fight for that job and you will become as a winner. But however, you will get where you want to be, but through your own effort, determination, working on your shadow side, releasing the shadows, and doesn't repeat the lessons again and again from the previous past. So it's very important to clean your energy, your emotional, etherical body from any entities as well. I invite you for a cleaning for a soul center hypnosis session for me, for you in my practice, sorry. And as well, it's very important how you will get possess information and knowledge and being kind of very smart to conquer any people who might be potential betrayal against you in that new job, in that new surroundings. Very important as well to recognize people how they are. Who is your enemies? Who is the people who actually will cooperate with you and work with you? So that's very, very important. For you, it's a matter of releasing all of those toxic people and surroundings and people and environment, and choosing your own vision, your own perspective, and your own drivings toward the tasks and goal where you want to be. Okay, so let's have a look for additional cards for certain cases in here. So first one, we've got advice for Leos who've got a sun in Leo. So it's a zodiac Leos. We've got a Six of Swords upside down, and it's translated by Four of Wands. Six of Swords saying that upside down, it's saying that if you are in a situation, places, house, city, town, where you don't feel comfortable, where where is the atmosphere or the people who are very, very toxic, and you want to actually release yourself or put yourself in a different perspective or surrounded by different people, there is a way of doing it in September. For Leo's moons, which are the people who have the birth moon in Leo, we've got a Justice upside down. For you, it might be that September will be a month where you will have to deal with some legal matter. You will have to deal with some institutions. So that may be to get what you want. It might be institutions which they will be supporting you financially, or you will have to fight for that, because that institution it's upside down. So it might be that this institution won't be very supportive, or won't be actually having an approach towards your person in a positive way. It's good to not losing nerves. It's good to having by yourself anyway still positive approach towards those people working in that institution, and doing whatever you can to resolve and get what you want from that institution, but in a polite kind of way. It's very important how you will be corresponding with that institution, law, or things like that. It's something which will be demanded from you to resolve, okay? If it's about Leo Venus, which have birth Venus in Leo, you've got a Ten of Swords. For you, it's a suggestion that for many of you will be a closure of some relationship, closure of some past cycles in relationship, and finally moving forward, finally moving and leaving past behind you. And if it's about the Leo rising, which is those people who've got the ascendant, their ascendant, radix ascendant in a Leo sign, you've got an Ace of Pentacles. For you is the most brilliant card, because it's a card of the good luck, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Translate by Seven of Wands. Altogether, they give a Justice card saying that if you were working very hard to achieve something, to get a better job, get a better position, better money, this is something which you will achieve in that month. So that's general messages for you, but don't go away yet, because I will read for you a final numerological spread message and information and guidance for this month for you from this spread. But you will have to give me a few seconds until I will just take this additional card away. Okay, so let's count. And first of all, let's have a look. Do we have some kind of cards which they are multiplied by themselves? So we definitely have 2 tens. And actually, that's it. So what those two number 10 saying? It's a matter of the selling, buying, and any kind of businesses, and that month will be very important for you. So dealing with the material world, spending the money, that's very, very important. How you will do it, and being vigilant in that matter is very, very important for some reasons. So let's see what is the final guidance. That's 26 for 13, 17, 3, 17, 22, 10, 21. Card of Judgment. Card of Judgment saying that this is a month where it's very important to finally make some kind of review of your life, previous life, in regards of the material world, job-wise world, people around you, family around you, what kind of influences you've got around you, will they supporting you or not, and decide if which one of those you will keep in your life and which one of those you will need to release. So that's the first information. The second guidance is 26, 35, 39, 39, 47, 161, 66, 76, 87, 88, 108, which will be card number 9, Hermit. Many of you will have to conquer your fears and making very, very wise decision in regard to money, career, job, and future relationships. So it's a month where you will making a very important decision due to the progress in your career, your love life, and any other matter. So that's it, what I've got for you. Don't forget about to subscribe, like, hit that like button, and don't forget to as well share this content. I would really appreciate that to help more people and extended audience on my channel. If you would like to book the private reading, please I invite you to my WhatsApp application +44 744 528 0624 on my email guardianreiyel@gmail.com. You can find out more on my website www.guardianreiyel.com. Okay, information you will find on this stripe, which is actually slowly moving, and underneath description of this video. Lots of love, Leos, and see you the next time. Now I would like to invite you for a short break. After break, we will go to the third and last fire trine sign, which will be Sagittarius, and I invite you for a short second break. So, see you in a minute. Hello and welcome after a short break, and now will be a monthly forecast for September 2024 for Sagittarius. Like I said at the beginning, you will have at the end of this premiere attached and pinned the context text with the timings underneath this video, so you can actually move after premiere to the certain zodiac which you are interested with. This is a last zodiac sign from the fire trine, which is Sagittarius, and this is a monthly forecast only for Sagittariuses. So yeah, bear that in mind. So what about energy for Sagittariuses in September 2024? The major card which had been chosen for you for this month, September 2024, it's a card of the trust. So September is definitely a month where you might be hoping and trying to resolve certain obstacles, certain problems in relation to circumstances which you are affected in your life. And the first thing which I'm seeing here, what this might be, it's kind of problems with the official persons. So it might be some of you, it might be dealing with some officers, police. Some of you, it might be actually dealing with a court, dealing with some representative of the lawyers, solicitors, or things like that. Because there is a fifth card in here as well. If I'm talking about the Sagittarius who had been lied, who had been mistreated, who had been potentially robbed by somebody previously, the card saying that there is a kind of factor of you dealing with some official institution representative, which will be helping you to sort it out or get your money back, or get some kind of how to say it, compensation from what you had been treated with by your previous employer, by your ex, by somebody who you loved. Anyway, the things what I am hearing in here, you need to be as well look and be very careful about lots of spams in these days, especially in the emotional kind of love affairs, especially if this is something you don't know. And yes, there is a card in here of the trust, but with those cards in here, it's saying that that person might be actually showing himself as not the person who's supposed to be. It might showing as an official person, but actually behind that is there somebody who is not non-committal, who actually wants to steal from you emotionally or financially or whatever it is, and whatever he is offering, he coming in here to take it back twice much. So I would be very, very careful in September for all Sagittarius, especially females and ladies, to trust somebody who is not what's supposed to be. If you will have any kind of spam stating there is some kind of official letter or whatever it is, double check that. Check the image, check the fine print, check whatever it is, until you will give anything to that person which will put you in potential risk of loss of money or anything else. Okay, that's very, very important in this month. For some of you, it might be dealing with official person due to the already situation which had happened already, and you will just trying to get and trust that the justice will be served for that person who used you, who actually did something wrong towards your person. So will that happen? I think yes. After certain ups and downs and transformative periods, yes, I'm seeing that this might happen. However, it will take in a time. What is the guarantee for you and positive things that you will transform from this situation, you will become successful from that situation, and that will be changed for better for you. So that's the three messages which I'm receiving in here as a positive things of those situations which Sagittarius will be dealing with. What else we've got from tea leaves card in here, which is very important as well. So we've got a clubs, which signifies someone will try to make you do something against your will. So if somebody in this month will appear as a formal person and will ask you to go against your will or do something which normally potentially will put you in a risk, don't do that, please. Even if that person will be saying official words or stating and showing official things, because that might be very, very tricky spam. The next card is a fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, is very, very helpful and needed. So if you're dealing with any kind of businesses, if you are in a higher position and some people pretending that they are official people and they actually forcing you to go against the law or something, don't do that on anyhow, even if you will be in a risk of losing a job. You will become successful if you will comply to that what I'm saying about. Then you've got a dog barking. Advice from a friend. It might be that some friend might letting you know, don't do that. Stop. This is not right. If you will do that, you might get some consequences. That will be a kind of voices or your intuition saying to you, don't trust this person. Don't go with that person, okay? And the last tea leaf card is a hammock, taking vacation and physically or mentally. So after things will be resolved, because I'm thinking that these people will be exposed. Whatever who trying to trick you or force you will be taking the consequences of that sooner or later. It's a matter of you to not let this happen to you if you can. Okay, if already happened, it's I'm sorry that you're hearing this just now, but the thing is saying that this person will get justice, and sooner or later you will get into the space when you will be free and like emotionally free, physically, mentally from this situation. So that's what I'm having for you for general messages for Sagittarius. Now let's go to the astrological dice. So the dices which I had been through for you, it's showing a Venus upside down, Virgo's zodiac sign, and 8th house, which is mean that 8th house in astrology, it's always talking about the taboo subjects or about the hidden truth, about very deep emotional shadow side of you, but as well it's a house of the testaments, receiving some heritages, is the house of the pension, is the house of the financial security, banks and things like that. So card saying as a Virgo upside down and Venus upside down, that you might not very well actually looking after yourself in regards of the insurance, in regards of the making the plans for your pension, for your old days when you will be older, to protect yourself and to protect your family in the future. So for some reason this is something which you will need to look after in this month. It's very important to look after those type of things. What runic dice stating in here? I've got a Vunya upside down. So the Sagittariuses who actually deal with the people who are to face friends, friends who actually never actually give from themselves to you. The card saying that you will be more likely getting rid of those people. You will only keep those people who have been treated you correctly and from who you received support. As well, card saying that that will be more family friends, that will be people more connected with your family, that will be people who are in very long time next to you, supporting you and working with you. And as well, in here it's very, very important to look after some long-term projects in regards of the house selling or buying or finding a new place for yourself for living. Okay, so next thing what I'm seeing in a tarot dice. So the first dice stating the Queen of Pentacles, which is going to the past. So it might be a situation when you have been dealing with some elderly lady from your family roots. It might be your grandma, it might be your mom. Definitely that lady, or the anything around the finances and security of your financial success, it's going to the past. What is challenging you right now is the Five of Chalices. Five of Chalices is the time when you are regretting or you are disappointed in some of the people. Some of the people in here, they might actually going through the grief process after losing somebody very special to their heart from their family. It might be grandma, it might be mother, some lady from the family. You might be in the process of the grief at the moment. But sooner or later, the things will move forward because we've got an Ace of Pentacles and Two of Cups will turn up to the upfront position, which will be stating that you will be ready again for new opportunities to meeting somebody new. For those one of you who have a stable life and you unfortunately had been cheated or you lost somebody and you became single again and you can't bear this loss, there is a time for a grief and make yourself comfortable with that. It's very important to release emotion, to don't keep them in the body, to don't cause our body, physical body harm in the future. And then don't stay in that mode too long. Since you will release all of this emotion, please move forward, because that's kind of situation which will be required to go, because in front of you will be another two chalices. So new commitments, new people, and new love potentially in the future. So that's something which you need to look after. Okay, so what is in store for you, my dear Sagittariuses, based on the Celtic Cross for September 2024? Let's have a look. September 2024, Sagittariuses. Okay. Let's have a look. So at the moment, Ace of Pentacles upside down, it shows me that you are a person who don't see any luck on your side, or you don't see any opportunities around you. It doesn't mean that they are not present, but you are not able to see them. So it's like somebody might offer you a gift, but you are not ready to receive it. So that's very, very important to understand that situation as well. You kind of thinking about the moving forwards, leaving the past behind, maybe moving to another town, city, or even country, but everything is actually in only in the plans, because all of those cards are upside down. Your energy is in Five of Wands, which means that emotionally you are triggered, emotionally you are fighting for your rights, for what you want to achieve, and a card saying yes, everything is in your hands. You are a big manifester. So if you want to change that job, if you want to change and move surroundings, if you want to go for better things, this is up to you what you will be doing it. Some of you will be very determined to find a new love. Some of you will be very determined to leave past behind, finally move to another city, town, or country. Some of you, what you need to actually look at only and be aware of is a Five of Pentacles upside down, Judgment card, and Page of Wands upside down. So you might be there is a work to do within yourself. If you want to achieve what you want to achieve, you need to kind of work on your weakest points in your character, in your behavior. There is some lack. To release that, you need to release everything which blocking your self-esteem, empowerment, everything which will blocking you to make that changes just because what people will tell, or what will people will think, or what will my mom think, or my father, or whatever it is. This is something, some blockages which you need to release in yourself to finally go and grab it what you want in the future. Unfortunately, I don't see that this road is completely open to you right now, because I see that on subconscious level you've got a lot of blockages. I really would like to invite you for a private soul center healing hypnosis session when you will be able to release that and move forward in your life. But this is completely up to you. If you would like to book the session with me, I will be very, very happy to do that with you. My website is www.guardianreiyel.com. My email is guardianreiyel@gmail.com. And if you would like to contact with me, you can contact with application, WhatsApp application, +44 744 I don't pick up the phone as long, if they will be from UK, possibly, where I'm living and working. But if that will be from abroad, so any other country than UK, you will have to text me and I will reply to you, okay? So let's have a look now. What is the center point energetically for Sagittarius in September 2024? Let's have a look. The Lovers upside down. What will be obstacle? 3 of Cups. Your thinking, what you will be focused on in that month. 9 of Pentacles upside down. The root of it is the 6 of Pentacles upside down. Your past, 4 of Swords upside down. What will this month give it to you? 6 of Cups upside down. Your energy. Ace of Swords. Surroundings. 3 of Pentacles upside down. Worries and fears, Ace of Cups. And how you finish this, 5 of Swords. And additional cards for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Venus rising. So Sun. Venus rising. And back of the deck is a 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands upside down, then Queen of Swords upside down, and 4 of Pentacles upside down. I think that the Sagittarius which I'm seeing in here, they have a vibration of there's some kind of problems in the family matter, business or workplace, or even with savings. There is some potential problems in regards of the house, moving a house, selling a house, some blockages in regards of that as well. But let's have a look on the central card, which is the Lovers. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, 4 of Swords. So any decision is better rather than not making any decision, okay, in September. Because the Lover card upside down, it's saying to me that you are stagnant. You don't know what kind of decision you're supposed to make. And this is might be regarding the personal, private life. Some work-wise decision. It might be that you will have some, you will rather book some holiday time or some sickness to resolve problems, to be away from the surrounding environment of the people. But definitely those decisions will have to be made. Let's have a look. What is the root of situation? It's a 6 of Pentacles upside down. And what I'm in here, it's lack of satisfaction in the relationship. lack of some satisfaction in a job where you don't think that you are paid enough for what you're doing. You might feel unappreciative. You might feel like being stuck in that job, or doing that job only because you need to pay some loans, some credits, or whatever you are in a debt with. So yeah, so it's not a very good energy. What is going to the past? That's Four of Swords upside down and Seven of Pentacles. That's the time when there was a time that you didn't have a time for rest. You didn't have a time to think and understand what you want to do next. It was a time as well that because some of you didn't have a time, some of you have too much time, but not necessarily a time used correctly, because it might be a time out of the job, looking for a new job while you don't have any. It might be a time that you had been sick and you have to be kind of looking about your health rather than looking for another opportunities. So this time is going to the past. So I feel like in September you go in kind of culmination mode to make some final decision in regards of a job, some circumstances which you are connected with. What is the obstacle in that situation for this month? It's a Three of Cups upside down. And it's translated by the Magician. Or they give an Emperor card. So it might be that some miscommunication or lack of communication with the people, or being surrounded by the people who are or fake friends, I would say, who actually doesn't, which you don't, how to say it, like to chat with, or don't have a good communication with, might be obstacles. So sometimes a situation where we are in a job or whatever it is, it might be just because of the people surrounding you, that this is not some kind of environment which you would like to stick for a long term. That's why you are your way of thinking is in the Nine of Pentacles upside down, and it's translated by Justice. So it might be that you don't like surroundings or people which you are work with. You need to be kind of having a zip mouth or shut mouth, and you can't say anything because you know that that might cost you a lot in the team relationships in your job. However, you don't have a good opinion about those people. And in my opinion, I think it's like, you know, you are kind of black and white person. And you don't see things in the middle, and you actually seeing those people and their wrongdoing, and you can't actually fully accept that. So what's September actually bringing to you? The Hierophant and Six of Cups, given a power card. So there is a factor in here, in that surroundings or in that family, that is toxic, is forceful. It might be that your boss is actually wishing and pushing you into the corners and trying actually provoke you to do something against the standards which you are comply with as a human being, moral human being, and there is a clash because of that. It might be a clash in family, in the job, or in the any kind of relationship, and you are kind of up to the truth because you are described by Sagittarius by Ace of Swords, and you are described by Six of Swords, and you kind of feeling that this is not the surrounding which you want to cooperate with. You know that this is not your moral companion, that's not the people who you would like to trust or you would like to be with. And that's what I'm thinking, that in the long term you will try to release yourself from this situation. Okay, what is the surroundings in here? Three of Pentacles upside down and Devil card. That's it. So we've got already a full explanation why is this happening. Those people who are surrounding you in a job or in I think it's a workplace, but for majority of you, but for some of you it might be a partner who is counting only money. He don't care about the morality. He don't care or she don't care about anything else about her own satisfaction, his own satisfaction. And there is a lot of illusion. There is a lot of lies around situation in a job or things like that, which you actually probably get it that is wrong. So I think that sooner or later it will be some kind of argument between you and your boss, or those people who are fake and who are not doing the right things. Let's have a look. And you may be afraid of releasing emotionally and saying up to their face something which you might regret later on, especially if that's people on the higher position. What is the final card for this month? It's a 5 swords. Well, let me tell you, it's not a good card. It's and it's showing Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, and 6 of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Okay. So the advice in here, it's saying that the tension will be rising up in this month, to the situation that you may be confronted with those people who are toxic, who are not upfront to you or not doing correct things. But it depends how you will be actually playing a chess in that situation. Because what actually it's suggesting in here, use your intuition. Go for a tarot reading to find out and get a solution for your problems. If you're dealing with money, and if you're dealing with the people who are boss of this company, make aware that only working in cooperative, positive way will be given a positive outcome. Think not only about yourself, but about all community, family, your children, and people who will be affecting your decision. So the decision will have to be very clever done, and this have to be solution when you will be a winner, but in the way when you won't be confronting in very bad way those people who are mischievous in here. So definitely, card saying, suggesting use your intuition, use the go for a reading with a tarot reader, how to resolve the situation which you are connected with. Obviously, I can't give you this detail right now because I don't know in what kind of particular situation you're dealing with. However, I know that some of those people and surroundings, they are not doing the right things, and you know about that, and you can't actually let them do it again and again and again. And I think that the right solution is finally speak up about this, but in a manner of being afraid of about the situation for whole business, whole people living and working in there. And from that perspective, you wouldn't be seen like a person who's an attacker, but as a person who wants to actually say and spreading the truth. Okay, additional information for Sagittarius Sun. So those one of you who've got a Sun in Sagittarius. 3 of Swords upside down and 5 of Pentacles. All together, Justice card. So basically, September, it might be a month for you when you will actually finally releasing some last resentments from the people who hurt you in the past, who actually makes you small, who actually put your self-esteem, your worthiness too low, and who might actually use you in the past. For a moon Sagittarius, who've got a birth moon in a Sagittarius sign, zodiac, in your birth chart. I see 8 of the Wands upside down, and is translated by 9 of Swords. The card saying don't, in September, don't, even if it's a lot of dark thoughts to think about, or if it's a lot of a stressful situation causing you anxiety, lack of sleep and things like that, card saying that there is a hope to resolve this situation. Don't stress yourself too much to cause another problem for yourself, which will be some health problems or health issues. For those Sagittarius who've got a Venus in Sagittarius, you've got a card of death. I see that you actually making a battle in yourself, in your shadow self, and working with your shadows and fears in regard of the love or blockages with money. This is very related to your past incarnation and as well past lives and as well as some of your childhood. When you grown up and when you certain environment actually build up certain negative programs and codes in regard of money or the love life. This is something which you need to work with to finally actually overcome it and make that energy switch to the positive one. And a rise in Sagittarius, that's the Sagittarius at which they have a rise in Sagittarius, which means that ascendant, your childbirth ascendant is in Sagittarius. You've got the tower upside down and the card of the star and the hope. So both together, this card given a number 33. And that's the kind of empowerment, not losing hope. For those who've got a rising Sagittarius, card saying that if things were going wrong previously, it doesn't mean that now or in the next following future will be the same. Have your hope, make your wishes, make a prayer, even I would say, to your guide, to your to source, to God, and that might actually quite help you with taking a leap of faith to going across all of those circumstances from the past. So there are lots of things to release in September, I must say, especially for all three fire trine signs, I must say. And I kind of see that all of those things which you will be manifesting in the future, it's very much so depending on what kind of cleaning and work, inner work you made on your shadow self, on your internal self to actually get where you want to be in the future. So I see like a lot of fire trine sign will need to work on yourself internally to achieve what they wanted. And I hope that many of you made already those internal work with you. If not, my sessions are really helpful with that, so I can invite you for soul center healing hypnosis if you would like to buy one of those services. If you so let's go to the final information from here, and you've got even four cards with a number 6, literally 4 cards number 6, 2 aces and 2 threes. So what that means, that's additional information to the spread, definitely. Number 6 cards showing successes and prosperities and profits. Number 3 talking about the resentment and regrets. And number 1 given about the chance and possibility of changing a place of living and work as well. So all those things actually I think I mentioned in that spread. Let's see what is the final guidance. So that will be 10, 13, 22, 6, 7, 13, 16, 17, 22. Card of the Fool, it's saying that have this leap of faith that everything will work out at the end of the day for you, and don't be afraid to make those changes and release yourself, and trust that things will figure it out and turn to benefit you at some point. And another card will be 4, 10, 13, 22, 28, 29, 35, 38, 39, 44. And card of the Justice, saying that justice will be served sooner or later for those people, for the circumstances. So leave that to God. God or any other institution will carry on with those issues for you in regards of those people who actually make you wrong or put you in a wrong. Okay, that's all for what I've got for you, my dear Sagittarius. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share and put it in the comments underneath this video. I would really appreciate that. And I wish you prosperous, very lucky September month. Let everything good comes to your way, and everything what is wrong let maybe sweep from your doorstep. So I hope that will help, and that will be helpful to avoid certain circumstances in September 2024 for you. All right, guys, thank you for listening, and see you in the next time, in the next video for water trine. This time will be second part will be for monthly forecast for September 2024 for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So see you later. See you the next time.